Have you ever wondered if globetrotting after 70 is still a smart choice? The idea of exploring new destinations, immersing yourself in vibrant cultures, and creating lifelong memories is undeniably appealing. For many seniors, travel represents freedom, adventure, and a chance to check off bucket list experiences. But here's the truth. As we age, travel isn't as simple as it was in our 30s or 50s. Our bodies and minds change, and what once felt like an exciting getaway can quickly become exhausting, unpredictable, or even dangerous. In this video, we're diving deep into 5 critical reasons why traveling after 70 can be riskier than you might think. From sudden health emergencies that can derail your trip to hidden financial traps that could wipe out your savings, we'll uncover the challenges seniors face when they hit the road. By the end, you will have a crystal-clear understanding of why extra caution is essential at this stage of life and practical tips to stay safe if you decide to travel. Plus, stick around until the end because the 5th reason is a sneaky pitfall that catches many seniors off guard, costing them time, money, and peace of mind. If you're over 70, planning a trip, or helping a loved one make travel decisions, this video is for you. Let us get started and explore why traveling at this age requires more than just a packed suitcase and a sense of adventure. Reason 1. Increased health risks and medical emergencies. Traveling after 70 dramatically heightens the risk of medical emergencies as the aging body becomes less resilient to the physical and environmental stressors of travel, turning manageable chronic conditions like heart disease, hypertension, diabetes, or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, into potential crises far from the safety net of familiar healthcare. The physiological changes of aging, such as a 20–30% reduction in cardiovascular efficiency and slower immune responses, make seniors particularly vulnerable to sudden health deteriorations triggered by travel demands. For instance, long-haul flights, common for international destinations, elevate the risk of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, with a 2017 study in The Lancet reporting a 2–4% incidence rate for seniors on flights exceeding 6 hours, where immobility causes blood to pool in the legs, potentially leading to fatal pulmonary embolisms if clots dislodge. Reason 2. Increased exposure to infections and contaminants. The immune system weakens significantly after 70, declining by 40–50% in efficacy per a 2021 Nature Immunology study, making seniors traveling abroad highly susceptible to infections and contaminants in unfamiliar environments, where exposure to novel pathogens can turn a minor illness into a major health crisis. Airports and airplanes are notorious germ hubs. A 2018 BMC infectious diseases study found airport security trays harbor 10 times more bacteria than toilet seats, while airplane tray tables average 2,155 colony-forming units of bacteria per square inch, per a 2015 Travel Plus Leisure report, exposing travelers to respiratory pathogens like influenza or pneumococcus, which seniors are 10–15 times more likely to develop complications from, such as pneumonia, requiring hospitalization in 20% of cases, per CDC data. Public transportation, cruise ships, and tourist sites amplify risks, with handrails, doorknobs, and elevator buttons rarely disinfected thoroughly, retaining germs for up to 48 hours. Foodborne illnesses pose another threat, particularly in developing nations, where improper hygiene introduces E. coli, salmonella, or norovirus via contaminated water or undercooked foods. A 2023 WHO report estimated 600 million annual cases globally, with seniors facing 30% higher hospitalization rates due to dehydration or electrolyte imbalances. Robert, a 73-year-old from Texas, learned this painfully during a Southeast Asian adventure. Enthralled by vibrant markets, he sampled street food washed in local tap water, unaware of its bacterial load. Within 36 hours, severe diarrhea and vomiting confined him to his hotel, requiring a $2,000 hospital visit for IV fluids and antibiotics, truncating his trip and leaving him weakened for 6 weeks. Seniors using mobility aids like walkers face amplified risks, as frequent surface contact increases germ transmission by 25% per a 2020 Journal of Gerontology study. Preventive measures are critical. Wearing N95 masks in crowded terminals or buses reduces airborne pathogen exposure by 95%, while hand washing with soap for 20 seconds or using 60% alcohol-based sanitizer every 1-2 hours cuts transmission by 70% per CDC guidelines. Drinking only bottled or boiled water, avoiding raw produce, e.g. salads, and opting for piping hot meals minimize foodborne risks, while pre-travel vaccinations for flu, pneumonia, and region-specific diseases like typhoid or hepatitis A bolster defenses, with a 2022 vaccine study showing 80% efficacy in seniors. Carrying over-the-counter remedies like loperamide or azithromycin, prescribed in advance, ensures rapid response to infections, while disinfecting wipes for plane seats and hotel remotes add a protective layer, empowering seniors to navigate germ-laden travel with confidence. Reason 3. Travel fatigue and recovery challenges. Travel fatigue is an insidious challenge for seniors over 70, as the physical and mental toll of long journeys, erratic schedules, and unfamiliar settings exhausts aging bodies, which recover 20–40% slower than in younger decades, often transforming a dream vacation into a grueling ordeal requiring weeks of recuperation. Aging disrupts sleep architecture, with 50% of seniors experiencing insomnia, per a 2021 sleep medicine study, and travel compounds this. Crossing multiple time zones induces jet lag, lasting 1 to 1.5 days per hour of difference in seniors versus 0.5 days in younger adults. Per a 2019 Chronobiology International study, while noisy hotel rooms or lumpy beds disrupt restorative sleep, increasing heart disease risk by 15% and weakening immunity by 25%. Physical strain from prolonged sitting on 10-hour flights or buses causes muscle stiffness, joint swelling, and a 3 to 5% DVT risk increase in seniors with arthritis or poor circulation, per a 2018 thrombosis research study, while sightseeing, often involving 10,000–15,000 steps daily through uneven terrains, overwhelms those accustomed to 3,000-step routines. Susan, a 71-year-old from Florida, faced this during a European tour. A 12-hour flight and 6-hour time difference left her disoriented, and daily 6 a.m. wake-ups for bus tours drained her energy. By day 5, she skipped excursions, struggled with digestive issues from irregular meals, and felt foggy, requiring a month post-trip to regain vitality, lamenting her overly ambitious itinerary. Dehydration, 30% more prevalent in seniors due to reduced thirst perception, per a 2020 geriatrics study, exacerbates fatigue, causing dizziness or confusion, while unfamiliar cuisines disrupt digestion, with 40% of seniors reporting bloating or diarrhea abroad, per a 2022 Travel Medicine Survey. To combat fatigue, seniors should schedule rest days every 2–3 days, limiting activities to 4 to 6 hours daily, and choose flights under 6 hours with layovers to stretch legs, reducing DVT risk by 50%. Drinking 10–12 cups of water daily, avoiding caffeine or alcohol, and packing high-fiber snacks like almonds or granola bars maintain hydration and nutrition. Gradual sleep adjustments, shifting bedtime by 30 minutes daily a week before travel, ease jet lag, while portable neck pillows and noise-canceling earplugs enhance rest en route, ensuring travel rejuvenates rather than depletes. Reason 4. Higher risk of falls and injuries. Falls are a leading cause of injury for seniors over 70, with travel amplifying this risk due to unfamiliar environments and age-related declines in balance, down 30%, reflexes, 20% slower, and bone density, 30–40% loss in women postmenopause, per a 2021 Journal of the American Geriatric Society study, making a single misstep potentially life-altering, with hip fractures requiring surgery in 95% of cases and reducing independence in 50%, per CDC data. Travel settings are rife with hazards. Cobblestone streets in historic cities like Rome, steep staircases in ancient ruins, or slippery hotel bathroom floors increase fall likelihood by 35%, per a 2020 travel medicine study, and only 20% of global tourist sites offer ramps or handrails, per a 2022 UNWTO report. Fatigue from 12-hour travel days or jet lag impairs coordination by 25%, while poor lighting in alleys or cruise ship corridors heightens risks, with 30% of falls occurring in dim conditions. Thomas, a 76-year-old from Chicago, learned this during a Spanish vacation. Accustomed to flat sidewalks, he tripped on a raised cobblestone in Seville, fracturing his ankle. The $15,000 surgery, 6-month rehabilitation, and canceled itinerary turned his dream trip into a nightmare, with delayed care in a rural clinic exacerbating pain due to Spain's 20-minute longer EMS response times compared to U.S. standards. Even minor falls cause sprains or bruises, disrupting travel and requiring $1,000–$5,000 in local care, while remote destinations delay treatment, increasing complication risks by 15%. Preventive strategies are essential. Choosing destinations like Singapore with flat, accessible paths, wearing non-slip shoes with arch support, e.g., New Balance, and using collapsible canes or trekking poles reduce fall risk by 40%, per a 2019 gerontology study. Resting every 1–2 hours, limiting walking to 5,000 steps daily, and carrying a rechargeable flashlight for nighttime navigation enhance safety, while pre-trip balance exercises like Tai Chi, shown to cut fall rates by 50% in a 2020 JAMA study, bolster stability, preserving mobility for future adventures. Reason 5. Travel insurance and financial risks. Financial risks loom large for seniors traveling after 70, as unexpected medical costs, non-refunded cancellations, and scams threaten retirement savings, with seniors losing $1.9 billion annually to travel fraud, per a 2023 AARP Fraud Watch report, transforming vacations into financial nightmares. Domestic health insurance, including Medicare, rarely covers international care, leaving seniors liable for $20,000–, $50,000 hospital stays or $100,000–, $250,000 medical evacuations, as Margaret's $45,000 Caribbean heart attack ordeal revealed, with 70% of seniors unaware of this gap, per a 2022 Insure My Trip survey. Sudden health declines force cancellations, but only 30% of airline, hotel, or cruise bookings offer refunds within 30 days, per a 2021 Travel Weekly study costing seniors thousands, like a $7,000 lost cruise deposit for a 74-year-old with pneumonia. Scams are rampant. Fake taxi drivers in Paris charge 300% above standard fares, while online fraudsters peddle non-existent tours, as Eleanor, 74, discovered, losing $5,000 to a sham Mediterranean cruise, spending another $3,000 on emergency lodging, with 40% of seniors targeted by such schemes due to perceived vulnerability, per a 2023 FTC report. Credit card theft or phishing scams exploiting unfamiliar digital platforms affect 50% more seniors than younger travelers, per a 2022 Cybersecurity Journal study. To protect finances, seniors must secure travel insurance like World Nomads, covering medical emergencies, cancellations, and pre-existing conditions, costing $100–$300 for a 2-week trip, but saving tens of thousands. Booking via reputable platforms like Expedia, verified by BBB ratings, and avoiding deals 50% below market rates reduce scam risks by 80%. Using credit cards with fraud protection, carrying $100, $200 cash maximum, and monitoring accounts via mobile apps deter theft, while a $2,000, $5,000 emergency fund cushions unforeseen costs, ensuring travel remains a joyful investment rather than a costly regret. Final thoughts. Traveling after 70 can be tempting, but it comes with challenges that demand serious consideration. Does this mean you should never travel again? Not at all. But it does mean approaching travel differently. Instead of grueling long-haul flights or jam-packed itineraries, consider local adventures. Explore nearby destinations to reduce physical and financial strain. Shorter trips. Opt for 3 to 5 day getaways to minimize fatigue and health risks. Accessible destinations. Choose places with reliable healthcare, flat terrain, and senior-friendly amenities. Travel should enhance your life, not create stress or setbacks. By planning carefully and prioritizing safety, you can still enjoy new experiences without compromising your health or peace of mind. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our future content. Drop a comment below with one thing you learned today and how you will apply it to your travel plans. Your feedback inspires us to keep creating videos that inform and empower you. If you're still here, comment the number 5 to let me know you made it to the end. Share this video with anyone over 70 or planning travel for a loved one. It could save them from costly mistakes. We'll see you in the next video.